Hello everyone and welcome to this Football Manager 2019 game. We will be Macclesfield Town. I haven't actually set us to be Macclesfield Town, so that's what I need to do first of all. Oh wait, no, that's not what I need to do at all. That's the wrong button. Whoopsie doodle, what a bad start. But yeah, I will be going back onto that save immediately. Macclesfield Town is who I've decided to be. I just thought because well they've got no manager, which made me think, oh yeah, that'll be a good idea, and that's what I'm going to start with. So I'm going to be Macclesfield Town. This is going to be quite a hard save, but hopefully it doesn't go too bad. I need to resign as manager, so Macclesfield Town's job is over and we will be taking on as Macclesfield Town. Alex, thank you so much for tuning in on YouTube. How are you doing? Hope you're doing very, very, very well. How are things with you? So yeah, we need to get started with this, so let's get started. I'd love to hear more information about the club. I have actually been to Macclesfield. I went to Macclesfield when Hereford played them a few years ago and we drew one apiece, but I have not been since then. And I'm really looking forward to this save. I wanted to start a save again for such a long time, and yeah, so I've wanted to for a while, and it hasn't really. Did you hear that Leeds United spying on the derby? Yeah, I have heard about that. It's really weird. It is a weird story, a very weird story indeed. Yeah, I don't think I can ever remember anything quite as blatant as that. Very, very weird indeed. So yeah, let's go through who Macclesfield. They were founded in 1874. Sorry, Macclesfield Town are a professional English club playing in League Two. The Silkmen rather memory tasted victory in the Vanarama National League in 2018. So this is their first season back in the Football League. So let's have a look at the squad depth. So Scott Wilson is the best striker that we have, alongside this man Ponticelli. I think it's Ponticelli. So yeah, he's the second best striker we have. He's on loan from Coventry. And here we are, Elliot Durrell. I've heard of him. He's been at Chester and Wrexham. He originally was, I think, Hensford. Yeah, Hensford. And he's been a very, very experienced non-league striker. And first of all, gone into the Football League with them. In midfield, we have Michael Rose, the 35-year-old. He actually played for my club, Hereford, all the way back in 2002 to 2004. And he can play in midfield, and he can also play left back and all across left midfield. So very, very experienced player, which is really, really good to see. He can also play out wide. Ryan Lloyd we have, who's a winger. He looks quite decent as well, very pacey. So that's quite good as well. And then at the back, Keith Lowe, he also played for Hereford. He is very, very experienced as well, and it would be good to see him making some moves for this. Aside from Kidderminster, after they got relegated to the National League North. He has spent a season in the National League North. Ahara is on loan. He is the goalkeeper from Manchester United. Manchester United have a very, very good amount of goalkeepers in their ranks. Danny Whitaker is another experienced player we have, and he is very, very experienced. He's been at Macclesfield for a while now. He signed originally in press the wrong button. He signed originally in 2013, and he looked very, very good. Luca, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm very good, thank you. So yeah, so things are. I can't get the thing back in. There we are. That's all sorted. So Danny Whitaker, he has been at the club for a long time, indeed. So he signed in 2013 and originally started at Macclesfield as well. Jack Smith and Gamer from Bolton, thanks so much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. And then there's Peter Vicenti. He was with Aldershot for a while and had spells with commentary, and then Rochdale as well. So he looks quite useful as well. Jared Hodgkiss, he was at Kidderminster rather. Davis Fitzpatrick's not too bad as well. So that's the side in general. I hope everyone is doing well that is tuning in. What's your budget? So the budget I haven't had yet. I've only just started. I need to go on to like staff responsibilities, and let's see what. So the chairman makes all of these decisions. Do we have a director of football? No, we don't have any staff. Oh yeah, we do. We do have some staff. So what we're going to do is we're going to maybe let the chairman do that. I don't want to really be part of any of the training. The first team. We will have team tactical briefings can be done by the assistant manager, and friendly matches we will do. So hopefully we'll hear back about how big our budget's going to be, but I haven't heard anything so far. Avoid being drawn into the okay, that's gone. Oh no, that's gone terribly wrong indeed. So yeah, I'm not really sure where I would find said budget. Finances. That's where it'll be. So no, we don't have, we don't. However, we're a little bit under the current spending. So hopefully maybe we can find some like loanies or something like that. That would be really good. If you haven't given the, if you are watching on YouTube and you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. That would be really, really, really helpful. But it looks like loans would be our best bet. Maybe try and slightly interested. Courtney Baker Richardson. Now I've heard of him. He's quite useful. Not that we need another striker, but we'll try and get a few on loan. We don't want to go over. We've already got 4 loanies, so that would be our 5th loanee. So it looks like we'll have to pop in to the freebie budget. Unattached. Phil Smith, he's probably too old. All of these players are really, really old. Khalid Mohammed, no, he's been playing too low down now. Don't think any of these players would be any use for us whatsoever. We could always look at the wanted. That's one of my Muric is too good. I would assume. I always go to see who's wanted, and then I feel like, well, if they're good enough for that team, they're good enough for my team. Hereford want them. That's no good. Wanted by Aldershot. What about him? He doesn't look too bad. We'll scout him. Hang on, wait a minute. Do I already have the report? I am scout player. There we are. So Tommy O'Sullivan, he actually plays for Hereford in real life. Luke Rooney. So he was previously with Billericay. He could play the other side. It'd be interesting to see how much money he wants. Getting promotion in 2021. Yeah, we'll go with that. He could be a good asset. Still not too many names jumping out. I'm best bring is to bring in youth. That's a very, very good idea. We'll try and sign some younger players as well to try and just move out the older players that we have, because we do have a fair few older players, and try and bring in as many players as we can. He seems cool. So we'll just carry on as usual. He wants 1.1. That's way over the budget we have. I don't think we're going to make a deal here. Oh, we have made it. Oh, I don't know what I've done there, but hopefully that transfer will be good. Bring in players from the academy. We could have a look at the academy. That's a good idea. Reports. So this guy isn't too bad, mainly because he's 25. But yeah, he looks like the only one. We'll put him into the first team because he isn't a youth player. He's a lot older than that. Yeah, none of these look too good. Potential. This lad, he has a little bit of potential. Colin Midgley, who's a defender, doesn't look the greatest. Doesn't look the greatest at all. But gamer, what kind of games do you play? Because obviously, highest paid player is on £1,000 per week. This is going to be really tough to keep these up. They're not exactly the best team. We'll meet the media and attend the first press conference of the day. So do you feel that your ambitions for the club are being matched by the chairman? Absolutely. I have no doubt. I do, yes. What attracted you to Macclesfield? They were available. But I don't think I can say that to them. I guess it would be, this is a massive club. Everyone is trying to develop to better themselves. There we are. That's a good answer. Do you have any reservations? None whatsoever. I don't think age is important. Obviously, that's my actual age. CJ, thank you so much for tuning in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. The chairman explained, given the choices, played at career at the top of the game. Yeah, so I did have that. And we'll just try and answer the questions as quickly as possible. John Askey is the legend, so he's still Shrewsbury Town manager on the save. So hopefully we can do something. I play FM19 and usually put most of the money into the youth academy. I see. Hopefully we can. I want to make this a long-term success. How hard do you expect? You can play the demo for free. It's on Steam, the demo. That's a free transaction. I want everyone to embrace the hard work. Know that it's all geared towards improving. While some managers are famous for their hands-on approach, others maintain a more reserved manner. I want to know every player can come. I always answer with on phone. I have no idea if you can play it on phone or not. Absolutely, that is my main focus. We'll keep him in the side. I'm not prepared to talk about that. And there we are. That's the first press conference done. So our first game is against Macclesfield under 18s. That's the usual game played. That will be played today. Right now. Didn't post any links. Oh wait, he did on .phone. Sorry about that, CJ. I don't have any links because of all of the football streams I do. So the first game is Macclesfield under 18. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we have so far. I always go with the Gauge and Press or Gauge and Press or whatever. However you answer it, and that's probably what we'll be going with today. And we'll see how it goes. So he's not actually. Where's Lloyd? Because he looked very, very good. Is he injured? He is injured. That is a huge shame. Do we have anyone else who can play? He can play left side. Kobe Arthur. I quite like Kobe Arthur from what I've seen of him. There's not really. If you play under 18s, I usually look who can make the grade. That's a very good idea. There's not really anyone that can play this left-hand side, which is quite annoying. Michael Rose could always play there, but he's probably better in midfield. So we'll have one of those. Callum Evans, he doesn't really play there. Do we have any other midfielders? We have Danny Whitaker. Danny Whitaker could come in because it seems silly to play. Hi to Harry Lawson. Harry, thanks so much for tuning in. He could play as a deep line playmaker, and Michael Rose could play as the box-to-box midfielder. It looks like we're just going to have to play Vicente there. Goalkeeper will go as a normal goalkeeper. We'll have them on support. Louis, thank you so much for tuning in. I did do a video for it as well. So yeah, I did do a video for it, so feel free to check that out if you haven't already. I didn't watch the stream on Wednesday as I didn't have a lot of charge on my phone. No problem at all. Don't worry. I don't see the reason to apologise at all. I might just get the old live counter up. Because I like to see if I gain or lose any subscribers. It's mainly lose at the minute. So I might just pop that on real quickly. I'm in a computing lesson at school, but it's so boring. Maybe you should study with that and maybe not be watching me, dude. Yeah, so I'll just put this on. I quite like how just keeping an eye on it in case we gain or lose any subscribers. Right, left, way too far. There we are, and then we'll go on to the color, eye drop tool. There we are, 3,111 subscribers. Right, so we'll go back to what we were just doing. So we'll go with that's what we'll go with. So those two players out, two really key players, so that is really gutting to have both of those players out, but hopefully it won't affect us too much. Mike, how much do you normally earn? Because most YouTubers work part-time jobs. I don't actually have don't earn any money from YouTube at the minute. Yeah, I don't earn any money from YouTube, so yeah, that's just I'm not accepted for monetization. I've had monetization problems for a while now, so I just do it for fun. I think we'll play on 2D Classic. I've always preferred 2D Classic, so we'll go to Director, plug it into 2D. And we'll play key highlights with slightly faster and between no replays. We'll have TV as replays, I think. And that's what we'll do. We'll kick off for the Are You Demonetized? I've never been monetized, so technically I am demonetized, but I've not been monetized to be. Is there an episode 2 of this? Yeah, hopefully indeed. But we'll play it by ear. We'll see how well it does, and maybe we'll do another one in the future. Here is Jordan for the under-18s, Phillips to Nolan, Duran, and they fucking scores. For goodness sake. That's not a good start at all. Not a good start at all. So Nolan gets it out wide, his shot is blocked, and it falls to Duran, who makes it. So good to see Duran doing quite well. Mohamed Duran. But if we can't beat these, then we're in major trouble. Here's Vicente now, who I always rated when he was at Aldershot many moons ago. They're looking for Ponticelli, and he makes it 1-1, which is absolutely fantastic to see. And we're already level. So here's the replay. So great goal, and we are already. Hudson could be good to buy. Hudson whom? Is that somebody in the under 18s? No. So obviously this is just a quick to see how good we are really, and to check out the under 18s as well. That would be good as well. Seems like they're quite slow at the back, and that's something we can really Hodgson. Okie coke. Whitaker. Hall cut it out. Looking for Jordan now. So as I said, we have a couple of players missing, which isn't too good. But hopefully we can get them back as soon as possible. Duran's there again. He's looking rather lively. Sams to Duran. The guy who never played at Rangers yet they bought him. Don't know who you mean, but I will check him. I will check him out after. I'll type in Hodgson and see what comes up. Vincente to Rose to Ponticelli. He gets out wide to Arthur. Arthur with the ball in. Vincente, and it's 2-1. The goalkeeper's absolutely awful. I have no idea when the next live stream will be. I just thought I'd do something a bit different and see how it goes. So they get it out wide to Kobe Arthur, and Kobe Arthur puts the ball in. And there is Vincente to make it 2-1. So after that poor start, I just want to look at him because he does look pretty nifty. He says it's some way off the first team, but I might just add him to the first team anyway because it would make a lot of sense to have a look and maybe have him a part of the first team because he has looked very, very good so far. So half time, Kobe Arthur. That's a good first name. Yes. It's with a K though, not with a C. Phillips to Midgley. So we will have a look at Duran. I'll type in Hodgson after in the for the Rangers and see what comes up for that, and that would be quite interesting. And we'll just check out as Dolin. It's a save by O'Hara. So we are looking quite. I think we might be playing with too much of a high line, and that could be dangerous. So team instructions. Yeah, we're playing with a really high line, so we'll move that down a little bit to try and stop them getting in behind. Because we obviously don't want them to get in behind because that could be Lee Hodgson. Okay, I will check him out after. Who do we have that could come on? We'll bring on Tyrone Marsh for the goal scorer, Ponticelli. He'll come on as well. That's Nathan Blissett, big Nathan Blissett. He'll be playing out wide. We'll play him as a wide target man just because we've got absolutely nobody else to come. And Callum will bring on as well for him. We'll bring on Napa as well. We might bring on go 2 up front with Wilson because Wilson's also very, very highly rated as well. He scored a lot of goals in the National League. Blissett to Luther. So yeah, we made a few changes now. Reynolds. So they've made a lot of changes as well. Nathan Blissett, he's played for like Bristol City. He's played for Bristol Rovers rather. He's played for Torquay, he's played for Kidderminster. He's been around the block a lot, to be fair, Nathan Blissett. Not done overly well. Aaron Wilbraham. He's at Rochdale now, so he won't be available. Which is a shame because he would have been really good despite his ageing. He would be very, very good indeed. Wilson makes it 3-1. Lovely goal by the side. And Scott Wilson could be a very, very, very key figure in our on our search to try and stay up this year. A very, very powerful finish from him. We'll see what other players we have. We'll bring on Jared Hodgkiss. We'll bring on Pearson as well. We'll also change the goalkeeper as well. I don't think we really need 3 goalkeepers, if we're being honest. This game looks like it will be. This will peter out to a very good win. A very good win. Good to know that we're better than the under-18s at least. But we need to start building and trying to get a few more bodies in. I mean, we're very, very light in a lot of areas, which is not too good. Maybe try and get rid of someone who's on a lot of money. That might be useful as well. But with that problem on the left-hand side, I might take away. Grandad's appointment went well. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Might try and bring in a left-sided player as well. and maybe cancel the loan of Courtney Baker-Richards. As much as he probably a good signing, we've got plenty of strikers and we need something else. Marsh to Napa. Can Napa play in? Wilson, no, it's too far, too close, which is a shame. And that will go 3-1. I'm just going to message my girlfriend back because I read it and she's going to be like, "Oh, you left me on red." So I'll just have to message her back. Anyway, that one finished 3-1. So we'll have a look at Duran. He doesn't look the best, but move him to the senior squad just for lack of bodies, really. Yeah, we'll look for a midfielder. Need some more bodies in the midfield area. Not really heard of many of these players, which isn't too good. Eastbourne. Is it him that's wanted by? He looks quite useful. We'll approach to sign him. Which we do need another one. So who was it? Hodgson, Lee Hodgson. There's only a Lee Hodgson that's a scout. Maybe if I type in Rangers, and I don't have them on the thingamajiggy, so no, I can't see any players with that name, which is a shame. But you say Ballymumba. He's under 18. We'll give him a little scout and see what they say. Maybe he did retire. That's a shame, though. Thank you so much for the suggestions. I really do appreciate them. We'll scout him as well. We're also looking for somebody that can play this left-hand side. There's not really any names I recognise. I guess that's the problem with being out of the... I don't think he'll want to come. Looking at the sides that are after him. Carl Henry. Harrison Reed. Harrison Reed's on loan at... Shaquille Hunter, I recognise that name. That's not a good player. Never mind. We'll keep looking. He looks like he has a lot about him. Offer him a huge amount for... No, I don't think we're going to be able to agree terms, which is a shame. Let's keep going. Donald McDermott. I don't think he's that good. The problem is there's not Kevin Hurst. I know who he is. Nathan Arnold I don't think is good enough. Kevin Hurst, he's... Might scout him. Because he was quite good when he was at Scunthorpe. This lad's on loan at trial at Exeter. Which means I'm going to try and swoop in. And we'll try and offer him as low as possible we can go. There we are. Maybe another defender would be useful. Another central defender as well. Hi Henry, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Carl Henry's unattached. He doesn't think would be a good move. That's a shame. No, I'm going out tonight, which is a shame, so I won't be able to cover that one. Troy Archibald Henville. I've heard of him. So we'll carry on. See, now we're getting into... So that's a 3-year deal. I don't really want to sign him to a 3-year deal. But now I have no choice, which is annoying. So we'll keep going. He wants way too much money. So we can just... He wants not too much money, and we'll obviously have to bring it down a little bit, because that's just part of the negotiation process. We'll stick with 425. I don't think Ryan Gravenberg, isn't he quite good? Is that the lad who plays for Ajax? Yeah, that is the lad who plays for Ajax. He won't want to come. What's his thing? School Football Manager. I was watching a video. A kid gave you a shout out. Yeah, I think it's Legend Henry, Legend Harry even. So we're not gonna do that deal, I don't think. Yeah, so I have seen it, which is a very nice thing to do. Very nice thing to do indeed. Don't think we really need a goalkeeper. No, he looks quite useful, I suppose. I've seen it. Yeah, it's a nice thing to do. Don't really need a goalkeeper. We'll scout him and then we'll leave it for a bit. So we'll try and bring in, sign a large number of players and develop players as well, and that'll be obviously accepted. Get De Gea. That's our first signing. He can go for quite little money, but the fact is we need to try and stay up. So he can play on the wing, and he can also do a little bit of a job down there as well. So I'm really pleased with him. We needed somebody to play there. We only have one signing who can play there. So that is really, really good indeed. We have... where does this lad play? Harry Smith. He's a striker. So we have a lot of players coming out to contracts in the end of the year, but we'll worry about that after. Have you got a parent club at Macclesfield? Might be an idea to get cheap loans. That's a really good idea. I will check. No, we don't. Look for senior affiliate. There we are. Thank you so much for the suggestion. And we're on our way. Just saw the Leeds logo, did you? So season ticket update. Reckon they're going to sell about 500, which isn't too good. Dan Bateman, thank you so much for tuning in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's not going too bad. So I think on that amount of money is 750. There it is, Leeds. Yeah, we're playing Leeds in a friendly. I think it's too much. We've only made one signing so far, as we've only just started, and we're already down on the wage. But actually, we made two signings. I didn't sign him. We signed this lad, Rafael Menza. We'll just call him Rafael Menza because I'm not pronouncing that surname. He looks all right. Like I say, now we're down on the wage budget. We could be doing with getting rid of someone if possible. Vicente is earning the most amount of money. We might try and sell Nathan Blissett because he's earning quite a lot. And we've got a lot of strikers. So that's the thinking there. Archibald Tenville's decided to not come to us, which is fine. He's decided to move to Salford, which I suppose does still leave us... How are we looking at the back? So we have plenty there. I think we're looking okay, but we don't really play this formation, so that's better. We could still do with somebody in midfield, but we have a couple of people there. Nathan Blissett left in real life. Can you only buy rubbish players? Yeah, pretty much. So Milan Butterfield has come in as our second signing. There was interest from Bath, Barrow and Crewe. So he was at he was at Walsall, so hopefully he can do us the Bermudan International. Can do us a little bit of a job, get Southampton player on loan. I only really have suggestions for Swansea. Oh wait, there's a player, Marcus Barnes. He is from Southampton. None of the other players are from Southampton. The only problem is we don't really need a striker. So if you had loads of money in this game, can you buy Messi? You can buy Messi if you are a big enough club. For example, if I had the money to buy Messi, he wouldn't want to come because it's a unrealistic move. So our next game is against we're playing Scunthorpe at home. So we're not going to play with a. We're going to play with a standard. Oh, I didn't realise you could do that. There we are. So that'll be better. We'll counter press. There we are. And yeah, that's what we'll stay with. Where's that new player I signed? What's his name? Oh, he's got a little bit of a knock, so we can't actually start him, which is annoying. This lad, he can play midfield, but he's better as a right back. So we might train. Why can't I train? Here we are. So we'll play him to play in midfield and to try to get him to play there. Hey Sam, thanks so much for tuning in. FM on an iPad for $19.99. Yes, it's the touch version. Get a West Ham player on loan. Aidan, thank you so much for tuning in. Sam, how you doing? That's no problem at all. No problem at all. So yeah, I think we'll stick with what we have at the minute. So is he better playing there? So I don't really want to play him when we have Whittaker, who can play that as another option. So we'll stick with that. So we have O'Hara, Hodgkiss, Pearson, who was left in the wilderness really. Kelleher, Fitzpatrick, Maycock, Whittaker, Rose, Napa, Vincente, and Ponticelli is our team. Jan Valery. Jan Valery is probably too good. Not heard of Turkey Johnson. Turkey. No, not on you. Southampton. Matt Obson. I think he's retired, isn't he? Surely. So I'm looking for Ray Johnson. That's him. Tarek Johnson. I suppose he does. Oh, you could offer him as a loan. No, they're not willing to let him go, which is fine. He's a winger. Yes. Yeah, we just looked at him then. So here we go. This is going to be quite a tough game. Scunthorpe are struggling in League One in real life. So it's going to be interesting to see how we cope. Here's Kelleher. He loses the ball. Coleclough. We have a couple of Colecloughs on here and he shoots wide. What game are you streaming tomorrow? The plan is to stream Chelsea versus Newcastle. So that's the game we're planning on streaming. McCardle goes long. We have set that so that wouldn't happen, and Thomas puts it wide. We did set it as a lower, so they can't get behind. But FTS, not heard of FTS. What's that? So we'll go and encourage the boys because not. Oh shit! See, that's unrealistic. You don't get sending offs in these games. You never get sending offs in friendlies. So I don't understand why they compete like it couldn't have been that bad of a challenge. They had to be sent off. That's not good. It's a football game like FIFA. Oh right, cool. Not heard of it. No. I just don't get sent-offs usually. That's what's annoyed me. What positions do you need? Well, we've signed bits and bits at the moment. So, oh, for fuck's sake, Rory McArdle scores and makes it 1-0 to Scunthorpe. We've signed a left winger. We needed a left winger. We need some more names in midfield. Considering playing with a centre back with the cover duty to stop through balls, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Let's have a look if anyone can play with a cover duty. They could possibly. We might go a 4-3. We'll go 3 at the back, and no, we won't. We won't do that at all. Bring on Durrell, who's one of our best options down this side. And we'll also bring on Scott Wilson as well. Can he play further forward? Not really, but we'll play it like that anyway. We'll play with a false a false wing back. Hi to Bonus. Thank you so much for tuning in, Bonus. Flanagan from Southampton is mid, I think. And the problem is we've got 4 loanies and we can only have 5. So that's a bit of an issue. But I'll check that. I'll check that after, see if Southampton have any other loan players that they're willing to give away. Here's Lewis to Dales to Barrett to Borthwick Jackson, Morris, Lewis, Borthwick Jackson. It's not been a bad performance by any stretch of the imagination. You want something. I don't. Barrett makes it 2. I wouldn't mind having anyone. We'll pop him back down here, and we will have the new lad come on, Mensah. The problem is we're down to 10 men. Everything is different. What do you mean everything is different? We're down to 10 men, which means we're gonna really, really struggle to create chances and things like that. But we haven't created many chances, which is a real big issue. Real big issue. But hopefully we can create something now. Looking for Wilson. Will he get there first? He will. It's not like, because I'm playing a game, so I'm not going to have everything like it was when I'm playing a game. Durrell. I've also put the blur onto maximum, so it looks like I have a sheet around me. Humphreys, will he make it 3? Good save by O'Hara. 12 minutes, 11 minutes now to go. It's a shame about that sending off. Like I say, you don't get sending offs really in friendlies. I can only think of the odd occasion where there's been a sending off. Hereford have had 1 sending off since I supported them in friendly. That was last season's friendlies. So that's like 1 in the last 14 years. What have you predicted for our game tomorrow? I think I might have gone for a draw. I can't remember. I'll have to check it out. I did do a video earlier on. I did a video yesterday on it. Kelleher to Rose. Oh, he's giving the fucking ball away. Looking for Dales, and it's saved. So we're still. I'm still really hopeful about this save. It's just a shame that we're down to 10 men. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's 3-0. Never mind. Don't even want to watch it. That's going to be game over. It's a shame that we had the sending off, but they are a league above us. Boston, thank you so much for tuning in. How you doing, my friend? There's nothing really we can do because we can't exactly... we can't magic at another player once we're down to 10 minutes. I don't mean to swear, but really annoying that we were down to 10 men. Nobody else, see? No other team since friendlies began on this game has had a sending off. But we're always we have to be the team. Only 620 there, which isn't the best. Are you doing the league? No, I'm not doing the. Oh shit! Fuck. What have I done now? No, I'm not doing the Leeds game. Extreme J, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like as well. I would really appreciate it. But I haven't had anyone chat on my Twitch chat yet, which is a shame, because that looks weird. That's gonna sound weird if I'm like answering questions. That's why I have the Twitch and the YouTube logos in, so I know how I'm doing in both. Michael Rose is doing awful in training. And we'll praise Tyro. No, we're not going to praise Tyro much. She's only doing a 6.85. That's not really good, is it? It's average. It's average. Very average. So today we have the mighty Leeds. That's who we'll be taking on. Will we stick with the... We'll go a bit more... We'll create a new tactic. And we'll go a little bit more defensive. Park the bus. That sounds more like it. We'll go 4-4-2. There we are. Why are those our midfield options? This isn't like RS team at all. Michael Rose will play Maycock as well. We'll play Smith alongside. So we're struggling a little bit for bodies. I might put in old Duran. Slightly further forward, I guess. That's what we'll do. We'll put that outside out. I play 4-4-2, park the bus. Yeah, I'm parking the bus big time. Defensive 4-3-3, asymmetric, AML, park the bus. Very negative. Very negative indeed. But I'm not really sure what I'm expecting from this one. Hopefully we'll get all the friendlies done before I have to go off, which will be when I have to go meet my girlfriend from work. Oh, that's a great goal by Alioski. Great goal. It's a great finish. There's nothing you can do against that. So Douglas takes the free kick. Alioski gives it game into Alioski, who absolutely hammers it into the roof of the net. Very, very good finish. Nothing we can do about that. Really, we're defensive. I don't really want to be defensive, like really defensive. Just want to play a bit more narrow. Simpson looking for Wilson. Wilson, there's no foul on him. Luke Ayling now. Ayling to Click. Click to Phillips. And they're just playing around nicely, looking for Roof. And that's going to be a penalty. Well, it's just going to be a free kick. But no, it's a penalty. Click will take. And he scores. And he makes it 2-0. I play in 4-2-3-1. Balanced. Play a 4-2-3-1 balance. I think it'll work. Yeah, we could always look at that. This hasn't worked at all, which is a shame. Might actually, because we're training the old other style, I think I might give that another go. So I'll put on There we are. Wilson. And that will keep it like that, I think, for now. We'll play a little bit more our own style. This is what we got to get used to, because this is the formation and style we're going to play. We still have far too many strikers. That's something we need to sort out, really. Kelleher, Fitzpatrick, Kelleher, Menza, Duran, Maycock. This is better. Rose. See, that's just a wasted ball. Wasted ball. There's no way he's getting on that. Jamal Blackman, Liam Cooper, Harrison. Absolute waste of time. Alioski. Menza wins it back for us. And Aileen is fouling. Is he going to get a yellow? He's going to get a sending off. Now, to have one sending off in a friendly is really weird. To have two sending offs in a friendly is almost unheard of. So I don't really know what's going on. I have no idea why they're sending off. But we can now go a bit more... we'll go like this, which seems a bit strange. But we'll bring on Nathan Blissett for some fitness, I guess. And we'll take on... bring on Ponticelli as well. Just to try and add a bit more attackive, creative, which probably will still lose. Shackleton, that's a good save. But it looks like we're going to lose this one, which isn't a big surprise, is it? It's never a big surprise. But hey ho, we will continue. So the score is going to be 2-0. So once again, one of the big issues here, and Kane's made it 3, is we're not scoring goals. That's a big worry of mine, is we're not scoring goals. We've lost 3-0 both games, but we've not scored, which is concerning. Jack Vlogs, thank you so much for tuning in. It's a real big concern of mine, is that we're not scoring any goals. Which is a big worry. Toby, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. How you doing? Doing something a little bit different today, which I hope you all enjoy. And if you do enjoy, feel free to leave a like if you haven't already. You're sick. That's sorry to hear that, dude. But things, we'll just carry on as we're doing. Play 40. I can't keep. I'm going to stick with my formation, I think, because if we keep chopping and changing the formations, we're gonna get caught. Although I might. So he'd have been a really good signing. I don't know why I didn't sign him. Go 4-3-3. Route 1. Might play a Carrillo. We'll play maybe a central midfield on support, and we'll play a target man and a poacher. And because this normally works quite well. Next transfer window, look for players. Well, the transfer window is still open, which is good. The transfer window is still open, and we'll play an advanced there. And then 4 days to go until our next friendly. We have some tough friendlies. Grandison. Really like this guy. Though I would imagine he'd want too much money. Can you stream tonight? No. It's not on my stream schedule. I don't really take requests for what I should stream, to be fair. Commentary made a bid for him as... No, that's weird. No. I don't really take requests for games unless they're on the stream schedule. Then I probably won't be covering it. Play to whatever suits your system. He wants far too much money. There's no point playing. Play to whatever suits your system. Having players in unconvincing roles will create issues. That's very true. I don't really have anyone in unconvincing roles. I try to play. I don't want to attend the game. I want to just scout it, really. For fuck's sake. But yeah, we'll have a look. See what's there. So they clearly didn't take him, Halifax. Which goes to show that he's no good. So why would I be interested in him? Carry on. We have some friendlies against after Aberdeen. We have Congleton and Buxton. So that's a chance for us to maybe get in some better players. Brad car. I got a Brad car. I think he would want too much money, but we'll acknowledge that. Kevin Hurst. I don't know. I don't think we need another one. He's not good enough. Let's scout him. Nope. Now he looks really good. No. Well, we're playing the same thing. That's cool. That's cool, Toby. No. Luke Guttridge, he's old, but we'll have a look. No. So, Barnsley is our next game. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. So those players are still injured. How injured are they? 3 to 4 months, 5 to 7 months. They're never going to be starting. So that's the team we're putting out. We're going with 3 in midfield and 3 up front, just to try and turn things around a little bit. I need to sign more players, but the problem is we're very, very high on our wage budget. So we need to start moving players out if we can. More, for fuck's sake, makes it 1-0. And so Moncur with the ball, and we're going to struggle. We're going to be right down there come the end of the season. Keller saved. Stevens. Oh, see, we're not taking our chances even when they come, which is very, very rarely. Pinnock. Bahir. Isgrove. Move this up here because it's getting in the way because it's red on red. Moore 2-0 for fuck's sake. Kiefer Moore is so good. Grimes wins it back. Marsh to Smith. Evans. This is better. Whitaker. Evans. Smith. Oh, it's wide. It's wide. It's well wide. It's well wide. My cure away. Pinnock. Isgrove. Isgrove again makes it 3. That's not good. We'll go with this formation. Just try and make something else happen, for goodness sake. This is awful. We'll keep going. That was absolutely terrible. Need to start playing some teams that are around our level. But none of these friendlies are around our level. We've got a couple of teams probably a lot better than us. Nobody like in the conference that would be good, or something like that would be very good. Or on the 23 side would probably be good. But we've got some really bad friendlies. Saved again, and Brown puts it in for 4-0. So not only are we fucking conceding goals like it's going out of fashion, but we are also conceding a lot of goals. Bring on Michael Rose. We'll bring on Nathan Blissett. Kobe Arthur can come on. Napa can come on. Pearson can come on. Hodgkiss can come on. We'll swap those two around. Fitzpatrick can come on. There we are. We'll make a bunch of changes. Marsh. Maycock, and it's over the bar. Still struggling with the chances, which is a huge issue. You know, we're not creating many chances. We're not having many chances, which is really, really, really going to be an issue. Both of our best players are out for the remainder of the season, which doesn't help things. Pretty much. What, 7 months? August 4, that's like March time. 4 months, 4 to 5 months, that'll be Christmas time. So that's a long time. That's half the season. Half the season and almost the whole season. We're going to be without 2 of our best players, which isn't very good. That's the problem with starting on like a... Oh no. On starting on like a time, like an update, is that players are injured for a long time because of that, which is quite annoying. Maybe we shouldn't have started Taylor. Bring on Duran. There we are. That's pretty much all the subs made. Seven subs away from 400. Well done. Mowat. Brown. Kiefer Moore. This is an absolute pummeling. This is Football Manager. This is worrying. We beat our under 18s, but that's it. That's the only team we've had chances against. Well, that's fucking awful. I don't really know what to say about that. Brad Carr will bring in for a year. Just to try and make a few more numbers. Can't believe Bong Lahore is joined Swindon on loan. Do you be tempted to sign him for Macclesfield? Of course he won't. Of course he won't. I'm going to leave match because it doesn't really matter. We'll see what the scouts say. I'll have to watch a film. Alright, I hope your film goes well. Giant axe. Christ. Looks quite useful. I actually didn't look at his... No, he's not useful at all. Simon Campbell. I'm not doing the Leeds one. Not doing the Leeds one. I don't want to watch this again. There we are. Criticise. You know what? We'll praise him because nobody else is doing anything. Ah! Senior affiliate. 70 grand, 35 grand. Gotta go with Spurs. The only problem is the goalkeepers. They're not wanted by anybody much. We'll go with Spurs, fuck it. Because Tottenham... I wonder if he'll come on loan. Oh, why? We're friends. Or is that not how the game works? We're friends. Like, you know, we're friends. That's annoying because I become friends for... No, I'm not going to sign him. Charles, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Okie dokie. Doesn't want to interested. No. This dude with the hair. Aaron Cool. We need to get rid of a couple of people. Nathan Bliss, it's going to be one I'm going to try and get rid of. Elliot Durrell, I don't think is good enough. Yes, your Pepsi looks good. Yeah, I got Pepsi. I'm going to put those three set for transfer. I just need to get rid of somebody to try and make a bit of money. We're playing Aberdeen today. We'll just do an instant result. I don't really want to see the result, to be fair. Ah, not too bad. We lost 3-1. At least we scored. Thing is, there's no real point playing. We need to get ready for these, for the league games. The league games are in order because they started off with Swindon. Finishing scouting. So I'll try and sign him because he's meant to be quite useful. And we'll also try and sign Luke Gutteridge. There we are. Try and boost the numbers in midfield. Why are we so light in midfield? Carr is coming in. Commentary offer, loan offer. No. Don't understand why they keep offering loans for these players. It is really quite weird, to be fair. They keep offering loans. I don't really know. So MK Dons are expected to finish top of the league. Macclesfield, Lincoln, Bury, Oldham, Notts County, Exeter. We're right at the bottom, 450 to 1. Okay, so we'll see what he says. No. Akil Francis, I had him on my Hereford save. 13 remaining. No. No. No, no. There we are. That's all done. He wants far too much money. No point even trying to sign him. Much as I love the afro. Squad numbers. We'll keep with how it is, I think. Don't see the point in changing any of the numbers. I don't understand why we keep putting random people into midfield. It's like, you don't play midfield, let's play you in midfield. That's honestly how it feels. Like, we don't have anyone to play midfield. Let's see who stupidly we can put in play in midfield. It doesn't make any sense. But we should beat these today. We've gone quite powerful up front. That's something, at least. At least we can try and make things happen. We'll go attacking. We'll demand more. Nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. What do you think of the Arnautovic situation? Do you think he's wrong for wanting to earn? No, I don't. If you were at your job, right, and you were comfortable, and somebody offered you like double, treble the amount you were working to go and work somewhere else, would you do it? Of course you would, because that's just how life works. So I understand why he's wanting to leave. Personally, if I was in that situation, I'd probably be happy. These are just friendlies, CJ, so no games. No real games. These are just friendlies at the moment. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, so none of these are real competitive games. No doubt this will be a red card. Yep, red card. I personally think China is good for a short-term fix. The thing is, I understand why they do it. Personally, if I was in that situation, I understand why they do it. I personally don't understand what's wrong with playing for West Ham. Personally, I think he'll leave. I think he'll go to China because he wants to leave. And when that's a situation, it's very, very rare you get a situation where they're like, "Oh, I want to leave," and then they're like, "No, you can't," and they're like, "Okay." It's particularly him. They had the exact same problem with him at Stoke. He wanted to leave, and he left. They had the exact same situation with Payet at West Ham, and he ended up leaving as well. I'm not scoring any goals at all. Wilson, he's the only one who scored for us, pretty much. Wilson, which is concerning. There it is, down the wing to Smith. Takes a touch, and it goes, and there is Wilson to make it 1-0. Got nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you. Don't think I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to go with a 4-3-3 with wingers. I think that's the way to go. Welsh Hayes, not good enough. Here's Keller looking for Smith, and he absolutely pommels the ball into the back of the net. And it's 2-0. Very, very, very good ball over, and Smith absolutely pummels it into the back of the net. There we are. This is going to be a win. We have another game to go in the friendlies, and then that's it. So we haven't really achieved much in our 5 games so far. Rose, Wilson, Rose to Durrell. Durrell with a shot. It's going to come back to Hodgkiss. Smith, and it's wide. Duran to Durrell. Durrell. Marsh. Get the ball in. He can. Away. Duran hits it. Oh, it's come off the post. Or the bar. That's a shame. I quite like Duran. I want him to do really well. But it's not great so far, is it? It's not great. Wilson. It's a foul. He's not going to give a red card this time, despite us having 3 red cards in a row. That's over 2-0 as an expected win, but it took us a lot longer than I was expecting to get the victory, which is disappointing. Oh, fuck's sake, fuck off. I hardly think moaning about it will help. I say what I think. Oh, for fuck's sake, everyone's falling out with me now. Jesus wept. So this is I think our last friendly, and then we'll end the stream. So yeah, Luke Guttridge is coming in. Hopefully he can do something of note. And we'll also register him as well. Not really sure how we get out of this situation, really. I'm just got it, now I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Don't really care about the cups, and they can have a low one. No, I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. I'm so excited. So Buxton is our next game. Do you want Arthur on loan? No, can't have Arthur on loan. Only 17, oh yeah, you can dance. Mohamed Duran, I love this bloke. Not so this will be our last game against Buxton. Solly Hole want Buxton. No, nobody's having Arthur. Another signing, Blair into the mix. Luke Guttridge. No, Hodgkiss can stay captain. We'll keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. Don't really understand the point in changing it, so we'll keep it as it is. We'll go back to the 4-3-3. Can you see Bolton when it brought in? Sure. 4th in the Championship. Tom Elliott from Millwall. That's the only signing they've made. See that girl, watch that sea, digging the dancing queen. Friday night in the night hello. I'm going to put him as poacher. If you haven't already checked out my Twitch channel, feel free to check out my Twitch channel. The link will be into the description. There we are. So if you haven't checked it out, feel free to go and check it out. Where's Vincente? I think I might start Vincente. Right, let's go with that. Hopefully this will be a bit better. This is going to be the side we're going to start with. So hopefully this goes well. Maycock. Blair. Blair gets it out wide to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick to Mensah. Blair. Maycock. Welch. Welch Hayes. Guttridge gets it out wide, looking for Vincente. Blair! Oh, it's wide. Encourage. Fitzpatrick's picked up a knock. We'll move Welsh Hayes and we'll bring on a captain. Hodgkiss. Guttridge with the ball in. It's away. Vincente will get the first. Hodgkiss. Vincente. Keller. Vincente. And it's in. 1-0 against the lower league side. 20-yard screamer from Vincente. And he makes it 1-0. So Vincente at the heart of that. and scoring as well. So that's a good start. We're having all of the possession, all of the chances as well. Guttridge, Blair looking out wide, Vincente, Wilson makes it 2. This is better, this is a lot better. A good build up from the back, get it out wide to Vincente with a cross, and there is Wilson. That's why Vincente is our highest paid player. Boyce picks it up. Forrester. Green. Grimes does very, very well. Brings it away. Wilson. Looking for Wilson. Wilson on it. Wilson makes it 3. This is much better. We've scored more goals in this than the whole of our pre-season pretty much. So yeah, this first half has been very, very good. Grimes brings it away. Once again at the heart of the attack, and he gets it long, gives it to Wilson. Wilson comes in and makes it 3-0. Very pleased with how things are going. We'll not make any changes for now. We'll keep with how things are, and Macclesfield have made it 4-0. Scott Wilson again. He is definitely going to be starting, and that is his hat-trick. So he will definitely be starting the next game. Guttridge with the ball in. Wilson with the header to make it 4-0. So who will we bring on? We'll bring on Harry Smith. And Napa will come on as well. We'll make a couple of team changes. Napa coming on for Vincente, and Scott Wilson has come off for Harry Wilson. Green, we're all at sea at the back, and Taylor gets there. Welsh, Hayes, Mensah, Hayes, and Butts is there. Buds. What level do these play at? So they're a couple of leagues low, so we should be beating them, but I think this is a good performance as well. Grimes, he's headed it straight to straight. We have a standard. Claridge, Don Duncan, Hicks, Don Duncan, Hicks, Willett, and Keller picks it up. Hodgkiss looking for Smith. Can he score? He gets it to Mensah. Yeah. 5-0. Game, set, match. Smith with the run. He shoots. It's blocked. And it comes to Mensah, who makes it 5-0. Keller, and it's off the post, and Don Duncan gets it away. Willett. Here's Claridge. Saved by Taylor. I think I'm not going to listen to the people. I'm going to put my team in for the first game of the season. I'm going to do it my way. Ball comes in, Claridge, saved, and it's in. It's off with Welsh Hayes. And it's 5-1. Never mind. We still haven't made many subs, so we'll make a few more. Michael Rose can come on for Blair. Durrell can come on in midfield as well. Callum Evans can come on as well. Keller, who's on a booking, might as well come off. Blissett can come on the left wing, and Evans will come on the right wing. So we made a whole host of changes now just to see the game out. 85-86. And that is going to be that. So a 5-1 victory in the end. Or will be still playing. Final whistle is blown. 5-1. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Or if you're watching on Twitch, give me a follow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And the next one, I'm not sure when it will be, but I hope you enjoy it. And it'll probably be sometime in the week. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all.